I want to talk about the idea of avoidable overload, because anxiety and stress come from having too much coming in or more coming in than we can deal with. If there's a mismatch between the amount coming in and the amount we can deal with, then we have a problem. So it's a mixture of the pressure that's on you and your ability to cope. And both of these are variable. So if you think about what's coming in, some of it is unavoidable. It's just life. There's work, there's your car breaking down, there's all that sort of stuff. But some of what's coming in is under your control. It's things that you could say no to. It's perhaps things that you're avoiding confronting, which are just sitting there adding to the pressure. I'll give you a crazy example. A friend of mine has got a couple of pugs. He's got a black one and a brown one. And he lets them sleep on his bed. And some nights the pugs are restless and they keep moving around and they deprive him of sleep. So the next day he's really tired and he goes, "Oh, Chris, it's the dogs, oh, the pugs." And I'm thinking, that is an avoidable problem that you've got. I said to him, "Why don't you just lock them out of your bedroom?" And he said, "They'll scratch on the door till they get in." I'm thinking, well, lock them in another room, train them. You can do something about that. So that's stress that's coming in that is well within his control. So the incoming, some is not in our control and some is. Then there's the ability to cope. And I see this really as being three areas. There's your deep down fixed personality. Some people just have a better ability to cope than others with stress. Then there's your acquired personality that's evolved during your lifetime so far. And this we can do something about. And I'm going to come to techniques later on in this course. We're going to look at how you can become more robust at dealing with difficult situations. It's all to do with what you say to yourself in your head, the beliefs you have about yourself, your habits and all that sort of thing. So that side of your personality, you can beef it up. And then the third part of coping is techniques. For example, writing lists and things like that. And we can definitely do something about that. So of the three parts of your coping ability, two of them can be increased. So you can see now that if we could reduce the amount coming in and we can increase our ability to cope, that would make us feel much better. It might tip the balance between anxious and stressed and feeling okay. And conversely, if we let a bit more in and our ability to cope is less good, we could be tipped over into a mismatch where we've got a negative balance, if you like, and where the stress and anxiety start to really get on top of us. So that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at reducing the amount coming in and increasing our ability to cope.